Your 20s and 30s is when a man fights his hardest battles. Not with the world, but with himself. These are the years the boy in you begs for easy answers. But life stops answering. I won't lie to you. These years will test you, break you, but they'll also build you into something real.
I heard someone say you will never find a person more stressed than someone in their 20s trying to figure out their purpose. And that resonated with me more than anything. You wake up some days motivated, like this is it, this is the week, everything changes. And then a few days later, you're questioning everything again, your path, your choices, yourself. You see people your age making it every day online, new car, new job, new life. And you're sitting here thinking, what am I doing wrong? Meanwhile, your parents are asking questions of you, like what's the plans, what are you doing next? And you don't even have a clear answer for them yet.
The average 20-year-old today is under so much stress and pressure and chaos right now, and it's not pressure and stress and chaos that existed 5 or 6 years ago. And, you know, we sit here and we look at 20-somethings and we're like, oh, they're weak or addicted to social media or all anxious or this or the other thing. Have you stopped to consider what it's like to be a 20-something today? Home ownership is out of reach. The generational wealth gap is absolutely massive. Nearly 10 million people right now are falling behind in their student loans. The world is in chaos. They're now in the middle of a recession and hybrid work. The world is shifting, the landscape is shifting, that if you feel lost, I'm not surprised. This is exactly how you should feel. You're doing your 20s correctly. There's nothing wrong with you.
What if it was okay to feel lost? What if feeling lost is what you want? What if that's a good thing? That is what you're looking for, because you find cool stuff when you're lost. So don't worry about it. I know that you're worrying about it, but it's okay.
What's your best advice to young people who don't know what to do with their lives?
You're not meant to know. And the fact that people try to push that on you, oh, you should find your passion, you should find, you need to know your why. The fact that there's all this pressure that you should know what the you want to do in life in your teens or even your 20s. That's what that period is for. It's for discovering and figuring out what you care about, what you don't care about, what you're good at, what you're not good at, and what you want to do for the rest of your life.
How many of you beat yourself up by comparing yourself to other people that you think might be doing better than you? Look around the room. And part of the problem with that is social media, because it's all a lie. They show you only one aspect of your life. If you believe the shit they're telling you, you feel like you're an idiot. But reality is, the more time you spend online, there's body targets that are there that are inhuman in most cases. And so they get more and more depressed because you're comparing something that's not fair. But you know, we judge ourselves too soon. We don't judge evenly, we don't judge fairly when we make those comparisons.
Like, those videos are so bad for you. 100%. Those videos of people like, look at me, look at my watch, look at my diamonds, look at this, look at my house, look at this, look at these girls, don't you wish you were me?
Everyone is showing you the best part of their life. Yeah. No one is gonna show you how they are struggling, the problems they are facing on the daily basis. I mean, like, exactly. No one is gonna show you that.
It's not good. It's not good for young people, that's for sure, because they aspire to all the wrong things.
If you compare yourself to everyone else's timeline, you will always feel behind. If you compare yourself to where you were, you will always feel ahead. Stop comparing yourself to people who have their own pace. If you keep comparing your life to someone else's, you'll start doubting blessings you once prayed for. Everyone's ahead in something and behind in something else. Comparison makes you chase timelines that were never meant for you. You don't need to catch up. You need to come back to your own pace, your own story, your own timing.
No one has it all figured out yet. And if they act like they do, they're lying. Some people are just better at presenting certainty than others. They know how to speak confidently, how to make their choices look intentional, how to package uncertainty in a way that sounds like a plan. But underneath that, almost everyone is still adjusting, questioning, recalculating, and hoping that they're doing better than they think, because life keeps changing. The moment you think you understand one part of it, something shifts. New responsibilities, emotions, new losses, new goals. A version of yourself you haven't met yet. So how could anyone fully have it figured out when the target keeps moving? A lot of people are building while still learning how to hold the tools. They're making decisions with incomplete information, just like you. They're doubting things privately while looking composed publicly. Even the people that you admire most have moments where they sit alone and think, what am I doing? Is this right? Am I behind? That's really what maturity looks like. Not having every answer, but becoming comfortable enough to live without all of them at once.
You're 20 years old and you feel completely behind in life. You're not behind, bro. You're not behind. No one actually knows what they're doing. No one knows what the fuck they're doing. Professionals that you think are the greatest don't know what they're doing. They're just trying to get better every day. They just didn't fucking quit. And you're the exact same. Don't stress if you don't feel like you know what you're doing. None of us do.
The truth is, you're still figuring things out. You're learning things nobody prepared you for. Paying bills, managing your time, dealing with pressure, trying to build something whilst also trying to survive. If that's you, hear me and hear me clear. Just because you're not somebody who's made it yet doesn't mean you're not becoming someone who will. Instead of seeing this stage as failure, see it as foundation.
In your 20s, I tell people you have to have adventure, you have to have fun. You can't be like, I've got to go to Wall Street, I've got to get a job at Goldman Sachs. It's only once, and it's the most incredible part of your life. You have all this energy, you look good, you're on top of trends, everything's going for you. So you've got to have fun, it's got to be an adventure, but that adventure has to have a direction. And that direction is heading towards something that you love, that excites you, so that I tell people in that early step, by the time you're 30, it's all going to come together. You're going to be able to create something interesting that is you because you spent your 20s learning skills, but having some fun, some adventure, some excitement. And in the process of trying things out, you will learn. You will learn about yourself. You will learn about what you love, about what you hate, about what you were destined for. Don't be so single-tracked, because if you're single-tracked, you won't really discover what you're good at. It can't be that you try everything, but you have to try different things within that framework that you enjoy or love.
I think that's a lot of the discontent that people suffer from, is they want two things that are polar opposites. They want the really strong character, they want the easy life. Like, one is the price of the other. You have a hard life to have great character. You have an easy life, you have shitty character. You want to grow, you don't want hardship. Hardship creates growth. And so they want both, and you can't.
There's no perfect way to live your 20s. You either live them up and become an underskilled 30-year-old, or you work them up and become an underlived 30-year-old. You just have to figure out which you'd rather be, accept the trade-offs, and know that there are no do-overs.
Every late night thought, every doubt, every restart, that's you building something real even when nobody else sees it yet. So if you're feeling lost right now, that's fine. It just means you're not ready to settle yet, and that's a good thing. You're searching, you're growing, and you're in the process. And one day, all of this confusion is gonna make sense to you, but for now, just keep going.